Welcome back. You know, George, these are the three players who brought in those goals. Mohamed Saleh, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Sadio Mane, except for one who did not make that goal. We're expecting that, okay, perhaps he will also score because he did previously. How much of this representation, the same people who scored previously are scoring now again, what does that say of the formidability of Liverpool?
That shows you that Liverpool knew how to go about yesterday's game. Because if you
so yesterday's game was not a mistake?
It wasn't a mistake. They knew how to go about it. It's like Jurgen Klopp studied his opponent very well, because in January, it was the same set of players that scored, except for Firmino, who did not score yesterday. Alex Chamberlain scored in January, Mohamed Salah scored, and Sadio Mane scored. So it's like they studied the Man City team very well. And, I mean, I blame the defense of Man City anyway, because you don't give away such a free header. If you saw the highlight of the game, I mean, the pullout came and Sadio Mane had all the time in the world to put the ball at the back of the net. So, Otamendi and the defense line of Man City, they were very poor. But give credit to Liverpool. They did their homework very well. And like I said, the pace and the intensity with which they started the game was what Man City did not prepare for. So yesterday's victory was not in any way, not by accident of history. They worked for it and they got the result they needed.
If Man City were to adjust when we're getting to the second leg, what would you like to see?
I want to see them attack, because there's nothing to hold back to. If they had scored yesterday, it would have been good for them. Like I said, it would have changed the chemistry of the game, but they didn't get the goal they needed. And if I were to be Pep Guardiola, I would not press the panic button. What they had yesterday was a bad night, and he should still go with the same formation, still be the same thing that they've been attacking football, and maybe things could just change.
Attack actually starts from the midfield. Are they really strong there?
They are strong in the midfield, but yesterday things collapsed. But the attackers themselves yesterday did not even deliver. If you look at Gabriel Jesus, at a point he got a yellow, and I think equally Raheem Sterling equally got a yellow.
Yeah, that was destabilizing for the team completely.
Yes, because they were a bit frustrated. They didn't get their acts together. But the problem they had more was not even from the midfield, I can tell you, Gimba. It was their defense line that they deal with the attack of Liverpool. So maybe in the second leg,
we need to focus on the defense.
On the defense, make sure that they are not as poor as they were yesterday, and then they need to go for goals.
But what more can they really do now? Because, I mean, this is the form that they are in. Does form really change within that short period of time?
It doesn't change, but like I told you, a few things could go wrong in a team, and once that you have one little thing going wrong, your team can just collapse. We saw it in the game between Juventus and Real Madrid. Juventus had the game under control, but when the team collapsed with the sending off of Paulo Dybala, they were reduced to 10 men. Juventus, the old ladies, became very, very poor on the night. So in football, you could have a good team, but just one little mistake could spoil the whole thing. And even on the part of officiating, I'm digressing a little bit from the Liverpool-Man City game. If you look at the officiating in that Juventus-Real Madrid game, the referee was not good on the night. I mean, Dybala, ordinarily, that should have been a penalty, but he didn't call for it. Then the second one, he was going for the ball and not knowing that Man City, Casemiro was coming in, he barging on him, and you gave him a red, and you reduced the team to 10 men. So what am I saying? You could have a good team, but something could just...
So what's going to make the return leg will be officiating,
the fans,
and then the coaches.
And I see that I see a situation where Liverpool fans would storm the Etihad.
After it's just a 2-hour drive.
2-hour drive by train. So they are going to back their team, but I hope if you look, I hope the police will be up to on top of the situation, because if you look at the history of English fans, it is going to be a very volatile game.
A very strong passion too.
They are very passionate about their team. So the game will be very tense. The return leg at Etihad. So security has to be tight and everything has to be put in place ahead of the second leg.
Judge Alo, always a pleasure talking to you about football all the time.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Thank you so much indeed. And that's it. Looking at how the second leg of the UEFA Champions League will unfold at the Etihad when we get to that point. And that's it from our Lagos studios. I want to thank you so much indeed for watching. I am Gimba Umar. Guys?
Well, yes, indeed. What a matchup it will be, both at the Etihad. And let's see what Barcelona does. That's it today as well on Sunrise Daily. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
I'm Neotar Igbe.
I'm Ajuri Ngelale.
The views and opinions expressed by guests on this program are those of the maker and do not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, and endorsement of Channels Television.